What do you want me to say?
Um, and you mentioned earlier some of your industry inspirations. You know, Lauryn Hill, Tupac, Kid Cudi, all great picks. Um, who would, if for the people that the industry wouldn't know, I don't want to consider what I'm going to say next local artists, but for artists that's still in the community that you rub shoulders with, who would you say are some of your inspirations?
Inspirations?
Out, shout out Figs. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he's definitely.
Yeah, Figs is super dope. I like the artist I am today. He made, like, when we met, I didn't think of myself as like necessarily an artist. It was just someone that wrote some music, even possibly music to write for other people to perform and stuff. I didn't necessarily think of myself as that. So he really got me in and got me like a portfolio and he engineers. So he was just awesome, and he's so freaking talented. Like, just a talented musician. He'll make a beat right on the spot, like exclusive. So yeah, he's super dope. There's a lot of people that's just out here like doing it that I just respect. Slim Hood, I really respect what he's doing and what he does for the city. Like, yeah, he's awesome.
I actually got an interview with him too that's actually dropping as we speak.
That's good, because he needs to be talked to. So yeah, he does so much.
He was producer of the year.
Yeah, he was producer of the year. Yeah, for a couple of years in a row.
So just like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So he's dope. He actually won Southern Entertainment. I performed at the Southern Entertainment Awards last year, and he won producer of the South. Yeah, so that was lit.
I wish I would have got to ask him about that tonight.
Yeah, that was lit. So, my bad. But he's dope. I really. You mean like as far as artists or just people?
Just people. I mean, they don't have to be artists, because I know for me, one of my inspirations, truthfully, is Chuck T. I don't tell him that. I see him all the time. I mean, I rub elbows with Chuck T just at events to that place. Just with other people doing business, because he tends to come and support a lot of the local talent that we have. But I'm interested in getting an interview with him, but it's because he's so busy doing so much all the time. And I used to have people tell me like, "Oh, you should focus on one thing." Like, you wouldn't tell Jay-Z that shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So no, like, and he's one of them people who tends to have his hands full at all times, and he makes it look easy. So
man, Chuck T is so dope, because you wouldn't. I don't know if other markets have this, but I ain't never seen a DJ that has accomplished so much and still is so accessible.
And still
right.
By choice, though, not by force.
Right, by choice. Like, some of my first shows were at Chuck T's stuff. Yeah, like you can literally pull up on him and chop it up with him.
A lot of people don't know he's from South Carolina.
He's from Charleston.
Yeah,
Chucktown, that's why Chuck T,
Right.
So he's from Charleston, but he put on for the Carolinas for sure.
Yeah,
he's the one that put me on the Hornets card,
you
know?
Would
So
think he was a Charlotte native for sure. But
no, yeah, he's definitely a pillar in the community, like, for real.
I definitely did want to get into some of your inspirations, and hopefully we can definitely dive into it, because I don't see this being the last time we speak. But one thing I forgot to ask you about that I am very much interested in is the fact that you're a vegan.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring that up. It slipped my mind. How long have you been a vegan? Let's start there.
So I've been, like, I stopped eating meat. So I was vegetarian when I stopped eating meat. So it's been 3 years this month, since I let go of meat completely and stuff. I read a book, and it was just basically talking about how us as Black people especially are not meant to be eating meat, and so many reasons why, and that's why we're leading for all like diseases and stuff, because it's just not for us, just like the sun is for some people, like, and it's not for some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's so much behind that, and how our lifespans. I actually believe that us as Black people, as other races may evolve, we're devolving, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting shorter lifespans as we get further away from who we truly are as people. We're people of the land and of the nature and everything like that. And we live in life in this, reality. So I don't want to get too deep in all that, but
that's why I asked, though, because like, it's for a person who is transitioning from, I don't call it a meat eater, from a person who's transitioning
From a carnivorous lifestyle.
right, to a vegan lifestyle, it's hard to even find shit to eat. It's hard to even like because like as of today, like I wanted this to not be in this setting. We was gonna actually have more of a restaurant setting, but
right.
because I knew you was vegan, I'm like, I'm not about to invite you to the crab shack.
Right, right, because I won't get nothing there but some potatoes, but or French fries from somewhere. So yeah, it really is hard. You know, it's hard.
What would you say for somebody who needs help transitioning, or who wants to, or just doesn't know how?
I would say cook your own food whenever you can. You know, it's not hard to, and it's very cheap to make your own food. I can make a meal for $10 and last me 3-4 days. You know what I'm saying?
When you say a meal, you mean a vegan meal?
I mean a vegan meal, and that with all the helpings and all stuff. I cooked for my parents. It's actually less expensive to eat vegan than it is to eat whatever you eat, you know what I'm saying? Because like you can just eat all the stuff but just eat the vegetables and not the meat. So it's like I get creative. Like I got a little slight cooking page where I be posting stuff on there.
I actually was about to ask you that if they follow your Instagram or your Facebook or your social media account, would they be able to have insight on how to live a better vegan lifestyle?
I'm actually working on an ebook where I'm putting together some easy, cheap vegan recipes, because I finessed it, you know, my own way. I just kind of figured it out. I mean, some people, other vegan people show me how to cook kale and stuff like that. Certain ways you can do it. There's so many things you can do to where you're not spending a lot. If you're trying to eat out all the time, it's gonna be expensive. You're gonna have to finesse the options and stuff, and build your own taco with like different vegetables. It might be bland, but like if I cook it myself, it's just all good. So that's why I'm really about like putting that out there, so people, because a lot of people be asking me and they're like, it's hard, I don't know what to eat, I don't know what to do, and I eat good, like I eat really good.
Like, you know what's funny is the last time I seen you was actually at the Flight Brothers event, and I was eating some chicken wings, and you looked at them, and I looked at
I do remember that.
And I looked at your face, and you was just like disgusted. Like,
I
don't think you caught me looking. I don't think you did it on purpose. I don't think you did it on
I was
purpose.
like, honestly, in my heart, disgusted. Like it wasn't a joke. I didn't like look and say, it was like really true.
I took my chicken like, let me go.
No, but really, that makes sense, because like, as much as I was like a regular person, like everybody else, I love chicken. I grew up on chicken. I loved eating meat like anybody else. I didn't think I couldn't eat meat. You know, I just thought, like, people be saying, I can't do it, it's not for me. No, I was just like you. Reading the book helped like for like a higher understanding of why I shouldn't be eating it. But once I stopped eating it, going back to it, I remember maybe like 3 months in, I remember they had like Chicken Go's, this great chicken place in Kansas City. And it's like, they got like gizzards, it's like good. And I was like, they had it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna cheat and eat some chicken wings. You know, I ate the chicken, I felt terrible. Not in my head, I felt terrible. Like, man, I just ate this animal, and it was like grease on my fingers and stuff. A different type of grease, like that wasn't vegetable grease, like the bones. You gotta think you're eating something with bones, like it got skin and fat and like like eyeballs, fillings. Like you're eating something, like you might as well eat humans. Is how I be thinking about it. Like,
what do you want me to say?
Street Scoop, Grandma.
Street Scoop.